What does Erdene do? Erdene's focused on a great belt of rocks known as the Central Asian Orogenic Belt that runs through southwestern Mongolia. We've been focused there for almost 20 years, over 20 years, where we've been looking for large-scale, unique, high-grade, open-pittable copper and gold deposits. And to fast forward to where we are today, just over 2 months ago, we produced our first gold from a high-grade open pit in the Khundii Minerals District. Yeah, so the next stages of the Bayan Khundii Mine, we are going through that initial startup phase. For the next 3 months, we'll move through the initial fine-tuning of the Bayan Khundii gold plant. This is a CIP plant, crush, grind, leach, produce a gold doré. So like everyone else, we'll go through those growing pains to get to a point where at year end, we will be in steady state full production at 7,000 ounces per month. So at that point, we'll hit 85,000 ounces per year. This mine has a 6-year mine life, but we have a tremendous pipeline of resources to keep that full as we move beyond that reserve period. You know, I've been working in Mongolia for 20 years, so when you think about the other mining activities that are in there now, it's night and day from what it was when I first arrived in 1997. Today, you have what's about to become the 4th largest copper gold mine on the planet, Oyu Tolgoi. By the end of this decade, you have the French government-funded Orano Group, who's going to build the 6th largest uranium project on the planet. Zijin has come in recently, 8th largest gold producer in the world. So you've really seen these heavyweights come into Mongolia and start to acquire assets or build assets. In addition to that, you have a host of mostly private gold producers now in the country. There's 6 or 7 that are heap leach, CIP, CIL plants, and now we've added an 8th to that with our gold production in southwestern Mongolia. You know, when you look at the economics today versus when I first came to Mongolia, or even a year or so ago, there's been a tremendous change from the equity market interest, where a year ago you couldn't get anybody to look at investing in the mining sector, to today where people are tripping over themselves to buy the next gold producer. But the economics are phenomenal. When we look at Bayan Khundii, in 2023, we did a feasibility study and we used a gold price of $1,800 gold. Today at $3,900, $4,000, we've added $2,000 to the margin for our production. So the economics are tremendous. In our case, we're looking at as much as $200 million in free cash flow when we hit that first production point, split 50-50 between us and our partners.